The uptick in the reparations reels that I've been posting, I figure we might have to go ahead and dispel this myth real quick. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Got PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparations, 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 check. Yeah, well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You gave everybody.
Oh yeah, what up, y'all? How y'all feeling this morning? Hold on, I'm behind bars real quick. Let me take the bars down so y'all can see your boy. All right, man. So y'all remember that fake little housing discrimination, $25,000 crap that they were doing in Evanston, Illinois? Well, now they trying to boast and brag like it is the best thing since sliced bread. It's just Chicago suburb was the first in the country to disperse reparations, and it was not reparations. But it goes on to say more than 60% of every ethnic and racial demographic group think reparations in Evanston, Illinois are a good policy for the city, according to the new study conducted by the Northwest University Center of the Study of Diversity and Democracy, the CSDD, and the NORC at the University of Chicago. It says, so basically, they're saying that people is cool with it now because it ain't really doing nothing. Because it's only $25,000 and it does not mess with the status quo. That's why they cool with it. But it says in 2019, Evanston created a governmental fund reparations program, and 2 years later, in March 2021, Evanston City County voted 8-1 to approve a reparations plan that would provide $25,000 for qualifying Black residents to address harms caused by the pattern of housing discrimination and segregation that existed between 1919 and 1969. Now, make no mistake, this is a step in the right direction. However, a mere measly $25 for housing discrimination. And let me tell you, if you've ever been to Evanston, Illinois, I have. Shout out Cuz. My cuz is in there right now. I was just there, ate some hurls up there by the little joint with the L up there. And one thing I noticed is all the businesses had rainbow flags in the window. Like even the heralds. Trip me out. I digress. But anyway, it goes on to say the move made Chicago suburb the first in the country to provide government funds to address, no, it's not addressing slavery and past discrimination of Black Americans in America. But no, that doesn't address slavery. That was just y'all being racist as hell, trying to keep us out of the housing market. That ain't it. Don't put that on now. But as of August 16th, 2023, Evanston has dispersed $1,092,924 in reparations funds through a local reparations restorative housing program. So right there, it's a housing program. It's not reparations. So they just contradicted yourself. But anyway, as a part of a survey, Evanston residents were asking two questions: whether they believe reparations programs is good policy, and how the passage of reparations and ordinance impact the trust in the city government. Why would that impact the trust? You don't trust the city government to do right by people? Oh, you don't trust them because they do something for Black people. Oh, okay. Got it. Just told on yourself. The study surveyed 3,500 Evanston residents and about 5% of the city's population between February and June. It said the results are as shown. 70% of white people 64% of Black respondents, 61% of Latino respondents, and 62% of Asian respondents believe that the program is a good policy for the city, according to the Northwestern University press release. Previously, surveys nationwide have recorded more than 20%, never more than 20% of support among white Americans for reparations. So, what does that mean? That means that 20% ain't gonna be for it at all. Period, point blank. I'll give you niggas nothing. The jump from 20 to 70 is the 50% that's like, sure, they can get $25,000. I got that in a boat or in some ski doos in the garage. Like, how much is $25,000 on a $400,000 house? Right? I mean, those houses in Evanston ain't cheap, son. That's the suburbs, B. I mean, they starting out at like $300,000 and up. I would say even like a little shack gonna cost you about $275, $300. You did, but in addition to that, it says after the Evanston City County voted to pass the reparations ordinance, it led to double-digit net increases in trust of city government along all ethnical and racial demographics, as well as across 9 of the city's wards, the press release said. So, what they're trying to say is Black people was cool with them little crumbs that we gave. No, they wasn't, because we've been fighting the whole time for a different outcome. And it shouldn't have been attached to housing. And they fought for not making it like a little grant and making it cash. So some people didn't even spend it on that little joint because they already had a house. They used it to fix up their house. We did the article. Go back on the channel and check it. But that ain't reparations, fam. That ain't it, bro. It goes on to say that the survey is the first feedback that we have on an operational reparations program. So it is incredibly important that the majority of the opinions across racial groups view reparations positively. Not really. We don't need nobody to like us. Break my bread, cuz. What's so hard about that? So this is another thing that I found interesting, because I'm not going to read all this gobbledygook. But they had this Black man in here with a reparations rally hat on. And I remember clearly that ain't the reparations rally that was popping. Matter of fact, didn't nobody even know about that reparations rally. In fact, it was the reparations rally from Mr. Tariq Nasheed that was popping, you see. But that's why they did that, so they could refer back to their little shield operation and their little, we dictate what the order is, and trying to, shun what the grassroots is talking about, because nobody and their mama went to that reparations rally. I didn't even. We seen the flyers all online, and that was only because Cuz put his flyer out online, and they was trying to kind of like do it the same day. So I think he like switched the day or something like that. It was real janky, as he would say. Shout out to Tariq. Anyway, let me read y'all the last couple joints, because that's usually where the information lies. But it says seeing an increased belief and trust in no, it's not about that. And I'd like to say that the increased belief and trust in the government is that they ain't gonna do niggas like they supposed to be done. That's where they increase trust and belief. Black people somewhat sort of, as they're actually going good on something that they said they're gonna do, even though initially they tried to do the trick bag, like I said, in the form of a grant that goes directly to realtors and it goes directly to loan companies and that kind of thing. But they had to fight to actually get the cash, so they really didn't even really want to do that. But says seeing an increase in belief and trust in the government is an important outcome in this report, especially in the Black communities, where we have long had reason to doubt to trust the government body, she said. This report will be a key document in some cases that can move forward in cities beyond concern or how it might divide a community. Right? But see, y'all not talking about what we really owe. And see, that's where the divide's gonna come in. Because would be cool with every black American getting $50,000 of reparations right now. They'd be cool with that. They'd be so cool. They'd be like, that ain't nothing. That's coming right back. For most people, that wouldn't even pay off all their student debt, you know. Uh, but then when you start to get, I bet you they wouldn't be cool. Matter of fact, we need to do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll on this channel on YouTube. Um just to see what's out there. Not like I really care, but my own personal opinion, I think that they'll be cool with 50,000. They might be cool with 100. 150, 200, quarter of a mil. We ain't trying to know. We're gonna bankrupt the country. Yeah, right. When y'all be sending billions of dollars over to Ukraine and all of that, Jack. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold you. I just wanted to tap in this morning and give y'all a little bit of this reparations. I see y'all look-a-hooing. Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to YouTube. Von Savage Media is back in the house. And everybody watching live. Yes, we're talking about cutting the check for foundational Black Americans. Boy, I should show y'all. Yeah, man, real quick, I'm going to go through the real section on my own channel. Boy, they butt hurt like a mug over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to do that video. I'm gonna do a video about a video. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a video about a video. That's how we're gonna do that. All right. So stick and stay tuned. Keep Peak Podcast. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And I got 4 words for you, little pimp juice. Hold on now. Boom. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes. I need you to go ahead and hit that like button, that strike button. Let them know we popping over here. I need you to go ahead and comment your vomit. And I need you to share if you care. Again, Black empowerment everywhere. You dig? Do it on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring it on home, hold on, let me look you square in the retinas, boy. I got love with the peace and the blessings, because there's no stressings at all, because there's a lot of busters and haters out there that want to they just be hating on the boy because I be shining and looking good and doing my thing and coming with the energy and just glowing and radiating with such a positive spirit. Some people don't like that. If y'all got people like that around you, get them away from you, fam. They blocking your blessings, your vibes, man. Y'all, I'm speaking the positivity and abundance into my life on a daily basis. And for that, there's nothing you can do about it. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Out the doha for shoha. You already know. Yiggity. You